Everyone, Lensmanos here and welcome back to Satisfactory. The game forced us to update to Update 6, and because the farming mod is not available in Update 6 yet, there's a whole bunch of missing stuff. I am shocked. These things are really noisy. I am kind of shocked that the game actually loaded at all. But yeah, pretty much it's just removed anything that wasn't vanilla Satisfactory and left everything behind that was. So we've got all this stuff here. I'm imagining that most of these storage crates are empty, um, which is a bummer. But I'm glad the game's robust enough to understand what's happened here. But that's cool. Eventually, maybe it'll get updated and I'll be able to add it back in and we'll be able to rebuild some of the stuff we've got. But until then, I'm just going to leave this the way it is and just, ignore it for now. So you can even see where the dirt was being mined up by that miner there. It's now just sitting there in the middle of nowhere and nothing's on the belt. But as I said, not a big issue. It was fun to play with, but we kind of had been ignoring it for the last few episodes. So what are we going to get doing in this episode? I want to unlock nuclear power. And then I'll show you all the stuff that I've kind of tweaked in between episodes here because I logged in to make sure everything was working. And then had a bit of a play around just to tidy some stuff up. The only thing that I found so far that was broken was the bauxite miner. Now it was still sitting on top of the resource node, but I think they've actually made a small change to the resource node that's out there, and a huge change to the map. So that resource node that we were doing was, oh come on, is out here somewhere? Because I'm getting the quartz from here, but it's out here somewhere, and it doesn't show up on the map for some reason. Purity. Yeah, so I think what they've done now with the bauxite is they introduced a few more nodes around that area, but it's funny, maybe it doesn't show up here because we don't have the radio towers. These radio towers cover that area? Yeah, they kind of do. Yep, so we'll have to pop a radio tower out here, I think. Yeah, in the middle here somewhere, and we'll see what it can pick up. Wouldn't be too bad to do that, actually. What do they take again? Wherever they are in this fun thing. That'll be production. Shouldn't be logistics. Organization. Yeah, okay, so radar tower. You know, I can do that this episode. We've got plenty of the things we need. Quickly though, let's pop in this, and this, and then some of this. And hit the button.
Milestone reached. Uranium scanning unlocked. With the provided buildings and parts, you can now set up nuclear power generation, which balances an increase of fuel production complexity with improved power output. A new project part enables progress to the next phase. Note, this method of power generation creates nuclear waste.
Okay. So that just unlocked uranium, and I'm assuming that it'll maybe eventually show up on the scans here, or it's nowhere nearby. It's a crate out here. Okay. That must be... I'm pretty sure I died out there at one point, but I thought I picked my crate up. Let's have a look at this and go uranium. Uh-huh. It's miles away. Oh, there we go. It's all the way out there. It's bad. That's not a bad area. There's some here too, right near the quartz. There's another one. Hey, it's awesome that it shows up on the map. So yeah, we'll pop a radio tower out here somewhere. There was a big spider out there too, to be honest. I went out to fix the bauxite, and as I was coming back, there was one of the really big ones out there, and it chased me a long way. And yeah, I kind of noped out and legged it. So yeah, so far I can't see anything else that's broken conveyor-wise. These are super slow, aren't they? Are we actually using quicker than that though? Nope, it's all good. All right, so in between episodes, we'll look at nuclear generation soon. In between episodes, I've done a bit of tweaking. We set some of this up last time, and we've got supercomputers being made. Down here, I've popped in the machine that is required. So the assembler here is making the assembly director system. So that is one of the objective phase 4 up in the top right there. We need 4,000 of them. So we've got 62. It's gonna be a while. I did change the way we make the heavy frames, which is this one. I'm now using the alternate recipe that uses rubber because I felt we didn't use enough rubber and everything was kind of getting backstuffed. So I currently am in the process of draining the rubber from the original truck route. So the crates that are up on top of the hill there. All the plastic is drained out of there, and I've removed all the belts that come down from that point to the base here, and I've rejigged the plastic. It's that belt that's going up here. Must be the fluid one that's coming. So this, instead of coming from that side of the base, now comes from the train upstairs. To get off the belts would be fantastic. Oofed. So yeah, it now comes across here and feeds into these machines, which is making our circuit boards, which are a hot commodity in making computers, and computers are needed over here, and this is over, yeah, it's becoming a pile. I've also duplicated the output from the station upstairs to try and empty it quicker, and I've put a 4th train down. So we now have one train that does, so this one's the nitrogen train. This one's the aluminum or aluminium train. I've spelt it aluminium there. So steel, and then there's one that's called plastic wherever he's hiding. Not sure where he is. Maybe down here. So literally, the steel train only goes to here and then here. The nitrogen one, literally same thing. Nitrogen station and then back to here, and so on and so forth, so that they're only picking up the material that they require. I do not see that other train. Oh, okay. There's a second train here, that aluminium one. I don't know which one's which here. Oh, here we go. Steel's here. Aluminium's here, plastic's here, nitrogen. So I do need to put some more some more waypoints along this track for him to get down, because he was just sitting there waiting. So yeah, I need to put some more signals. But yeah, so a few little changes here and there, duplicating the belts, making some refinements to setups, and you know. Once the rubber runs out over there, I will use, you can see my belt's already started to here, because the only places I'm using rubber is here and here. Now, you may have noticed that I can fly with a jetpack, and I've got my runners and all that sort of stuff. So because of the updates, you now have multiple slots on your person. So I can now have the jetpack on, and the blade runners, and I can wear a gas mask, and I don't know, I think the body will be for a hazmat suit. I can have 5 items in my hands, and I believe, no, I was going to say I thought I could go empty hand, but that's not a thing. Could be a mod that does that. But yes, so it definitely nice changes so far. The world seems brighter, to be quite honest. All the graphics seem to be a bit brighter, especially through the train path that runs through the trees there. I am still running with the always daytime mod, but that's it. Literally now it's just the daytime mod. Smart which is the belt building thing and vanilla game. So so far so good. Let's quickly look at using the nitrogen that we brought down last episode and taking it's this stuff here. It's the aluminium casings, nitrogen, and I think it's heavy frames actually. And we're going to make, push the right button. Oh, we're going to make the fused modular frame because I know it'll be needed, and that's the main thing nitrogen's used for right now. So we're going to need a blender, and then to bring heavy frames, the aluminium casing, and the nitrogen together. So blender, I'm pretty sure I have what I need to make a blender. Here's a blender. Don't know how big he is. He is quite large. Okay, so let's pop him here somewhere. Loop. So I need to bring that in. Better select a recipe, I guess. The fused modular frame, and eventually I'm sure we'll be using batteries, which uses what? I have to bring. Oh, okay. Sulfuric acid. Nice. So maybe I can do this up in the aluminium area. I don't know. We'll work around it. Cooling system. Used to keep temperatures of advanced parts and buildings from exceeding inefficient levels. Okay. I'm assuming that's something to do with like nuclear. But it needs heat sinks. Well, there's a use for rubber. And then water and nitrogen. Nice. So we're going to use this guy. And we need to, 1, give it power, and 2, give it heavy frames, and 3, let's give it... I'm going to run this out like this. Junction on it. Apparently we have Mark II pipes. Maybe that'll be a smart idea. Okay, so that should be getting nitrogen. Apparently I've used all my power here. What can I connect up? Ideally. What do I need? Some quick wire. I'll go grab some quick wire and put a tier 2 power pole in here. Would be even better than tier 1s. Come on, get moving a bit. Jetpack is slow and it runs out pretty quick. Barium's up here. Hello? Thank you, quick wire. Yeah, so I definitely need the next unlock, the flight stuff. Not that. Let's go number 1. Let's make a tier 2 power pole here. And we will see what we can do here. Can I go to this power line? And what are you pairing? You're pairing that and that pole. So let's get rid of this line. This line. Power this up, and then I reach that far. You know what? Whatever. Alright, so we're powered. Let's get our heavy frames, which are in here somewhere. Right there, let's put a splitter on them. I'll get off. Kind of probably need to rearrange some stuff here, but that's cool. Splitter. Can I get a splitter on this belt somewhere, please? Cool. And then I want to... You know what? that. I don't know, I kind of want it to be out of the way, but not a pain. Alright, so that should get heavy modular frames coming in. If I connected that up correctly. Potentially I didn't. Hello? I did put a splitter in, didn't I? Oh, I put a smart splitter in. My bad. It's fine, I'll go with it. It's cool. It's a little bit of a waste of materials, but it's fine. Either that or I set this one to be overflow or something. So it goes to computers first. I mean, that's a way of doing it. So left output will be overflow. There you go. It'll go there first and then this way. Oh, this is the adaptive control unit. Either way, we need both, right? Cool. Fuse modular frames are going to be used in, I'm assuming, that nuclear one up at the top right there, so we'll need it. And that's, again, a use of our nitrogen, so we can start taking some of that. It's only 25 cubic meters for each craft, but some's better than none, right? Alright, cool. Let's go and check in. I mean, the pod's going to be back in a minute, but we'll go and check in on our next step of the phase unlocks. Let's really quickly see if there's any other one of these machines up the top right here that we need that we can currently make. Got a feeling it's a no. Although we did just unlock nuclear, so we're already making this one, I think. Yep, we're already making that one. The next one up there that I can see is this one. Magnetic Field Generator. Project Part 7. Ship with a space elevator to complete phases of project assembly. Modular generators use superconducting magnets and a vast amount of electricity to produce an easily expandable, powerful magnetic field. They require versatile frameworks, which we already have made. Electromagnetic control rods, which we do not have. And batteries. See, we already looked at. I would need batteries at some point, but hey, we found it. So, that being said, I've got a feeling... I wonder whether it might be worth me bringing the aluminum stuff back here, or we just ship aluminium casings out there, or we make them on site. We could probably make them on site. I mean, it's just an assembler, I believe. We'll need to make sulfuric acid, which I don't know if we have yet. Packaged sulfuric. Okay, sulfuric acid's here. That's just sulfur and water. It's decent in a refinery. Apparently uranium concrete sulfuric acid is encased uranium cell. Okay. Fair enough. So we can set this up out at our place out there, and then we'll just make some bits and pieces. So let's go and see whether we have sulfur out, actually. You know what? Let's do the radio tower. Let's go and grab those quartz things. And we'll run out to the aluminum area. We'll make a radio tower. I think that's everything for a radio tower, right? radar tower. It just needs some heavy frames, which I'll need to take the belt probably. I'll just... Enough, is it? Yep. Alright, let's go and hop on a train, if there's one nearby. Oh, I've just missed one. Made a nice little way of getting up here and not dying all the time. Oop. Oh, I just missed the fluid train. Okay, we got one coming in. I just find it's easy to catch a train. It's a fairly decent distance to travel, and traveling by vehicle, while doable, probably wouldn't be too bad, would it? Alright, give me a second. I will wait for this train to transfer his items, and I'll meet you back at the aluminium area. Alrighty. Coming into the station where that guy is just awaiting. So we'll hop off. He's just gotten his signal to move. So he'll take out the land whale. Don't even know which train I was on, actually. Let's jump over. I need to get those other signals in. So let's head on up here. And as I said, I think we'll be able to do a divert here, build some more platforms in this spot, and make our own casings here. And where is there some sulfur around? Where's our nearest sulfur? Oof. Maybe not. 1,200 meters. Not ideal. But I mean... yeah, I don't know. It's a hard one. I'd like to be able to use this area. Alright, let's go and set up this radar tower, radar tower thing. See if we get chased by a big spider. Fingers crossed. That does not happen. So we have the update to the game has caused some friends to respawn, just certain friends. I have noticed a few around. There's a big guy there. Oh, he's seeing me. So I don't have... I do have my noblest thing on me. Is that purple slug? Don't mind if I do. So we got, as I said, we got some friends that are here still. And there's a few new GUI updates that sort of, it tells you if someone is targeting you, basically, which is a nice little touch. There was a not sure if you caught it, there's a thing there that said like unauthorized. Get exactly what it says, but there's a prompt now that so you know that you're about to be hit. If that makes sense. Alright, let's get out here. Where the spider was. I'm a little worried about it. Check the map. Paranoid now, right? So we got this tower. If we go a little bit further towards the mine, it might be better. I mean, obviously the higher the better, but we're at a fairly low area. I really don't know where this spider was either. This is probably fine. I'm going to head up the tower. Glad I got the jetpack and everything on. Couldn't work out how to put the parachute on at the same time. Anyway, cool. So, some friends there. There's another big spittery dude down there. That spider, I don't know, because he followed me from over where the oh wow. So here's sulfur. Here's sulfur. Here's uranium. Got a bit of iron here. We're currently tapping this coal, so it can't be. It's not too much further out to get the sulfur from here, so it's not too bad an area. Got some uranium over here as well. But yeah, these two sulfur. I originally had this one tapped, and that's the one that was broken. Well, these ones were broken, so I had to re-pick it up and move it. And then I found out that this one, oh, we got a pure node right there. I think the spider came from this area. And again, he chased me all the way down to that nitrogen field down there. Having the things on the map are pretty cool. All right, so yeah, we'll need to hook up to this out here and bring it down to this area because we've got water here. Water where I am. So we've got that water field. We can definitely get things happening for sulfuric acid in this area and start making batteries here and maybe send aluminium and batteries back. Might be a plan. Is that the nitrogen right there, is it? Interesting. Again, like, I don't want to go find this spider now. He was freaky. He might kill me. Yeah, this is the area I was when he appeared. He was big. Yeah, this is where our node is. I think the other node's up over that hill. Oofed. Anyway. Alright, let's head back. Again, he might chase me as I run back. That was the original node there we were grabbing from, and we've got one miner out there and then one on the pure node. We don't get heaps of bauxite travelling down this belt, but some is better than none. Oh, that's water. Okay, so where is the nitrogen? Oh, there he is. Look, here's our friend. Hey, buddy. I'm back. I want to be friends. They are freaky looking. Stinger is what they're called. Very, very freaky looking. But he chased me. He chased me a long way. I think that was another one I could hear. I don't like it. Too many noises. This one's water, right? Ah, it's nitrogen. There you go, that's where your nitrogen is. A big dude out there. And the water, oh, that's right, the water is just over here. There. Oh, there, sorry. Do I have two here? Interesting. Okay, no, that's iron down there. My bad. So yeah, the water's here. Alright, so I'm going to have to do a bit of a trek to get this. So I think that is our nearest. Deuterium here, uranium. I think that's our safest bet, is to tap into this one, but that's going to be something I'd probably do in between episodes. I don't even know if I've got stuff to make a drill on me at the moment. Miner? No. So I would need to make another portable miner drill thing. Otherwise, seems like a good place to wrap up. Everyone enjoyed the video. Comments down below, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.